What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Oh wow, we have not done him in a long time. Alright, we're coming back to Devin Townsend. Yes, indeed. Devin Townsend fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those things, watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after you're done watching the video, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from K. Ches, and K. Ches wanted to see me react to this song by Devin Townsend called Genesis. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Inside Out Music TV, okay? And the video has 1.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Devin Townsend, Genesis, official video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
Whenever the word official appears, whether it's say official video, official music video, official lyric video, official audio, official live video, whatever the case may be, whenever you see the word official, the chances, the odds of the video getting blocked are going to be slightly higher. Now, I'm not saying the video is going to get blocked. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is the odds and the chances of it getting blocked are going to be higher. So please keep that in mind. Whew, let's just hope for the best here. Look, let's just hope that nothing happens and this will get through and we'll be fine. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Excuse me. And I'm feeling you, Devin. Everything he's doing, I'm feeling right now. I'm like, where is this going? It's pretty. It's pretty. But the whole song better not be like this. Otherwise, I'm going to absolutely slam the hell out of it. Yeah, right there. That's me right now. That's exactly how I feel right now. Like, oh, where is this going? Please tell me this is going somewhere.
If you say it in your mind, you're better off dead. Well, before the madness comes to claim your name, a million years would go by.
This has all the feelings of a rock opera, if I'm being honest with you. It feels good. It sounds good. It's got a nice groove to it, good energy. I like the fact that it's been hitting peaks and valleys, but the peaks and valleys, okay, here's the thing. You started out really pretty, no percussion, no nothing. Maybe there was a pulse there. There was a beat, obviously. There was a tempo. But it wasn't until the kick drum kicked in that it became obvious. You know what I mean? Once the kick drum kicked in and we were given that direction, we were given that push of, okay, here we are. Let's take off down the runway now. And it started to gain speed. It started to gain speed. It started to take off. And we did. We took off. And it's been nice ever since. And we've been hitting these peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. Nothing too big. Nothing huge to be a distraction. Everything has been very subtle, which I can appreciate. I can absolutely appreciate that. The vocal work on this has been really nice too. Devin's vocals. The rest of the vocals, I'm not all that, like the choir vocals. I'm not the biggest fan of those, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like they're there, but I don't know why they're there. Yeah, I could the song have done just fine without them? I think it could have been. I think the song could have been just fine without those. You know, have Devin do the vocalizations instead. But I mean, I guess maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not feeling them. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are necessary. Maybe they have to be in there, or else it's going to sound hollow. Because maybe he can't do it all by himself. I don't know. I just, I don't know. That's the only thing that's bugging me. Everything else I'm digging about the song. I'm digging the pace. I'm digging the tempo. I'm digging the feel. I'm digging the energy. I'm digging the drive. I'm digging the chordal flow. I'm digging the melodics. I'm digging the harmonics. Everything else I'm digging. It's just the choir voices I'm not big on. So, anyway, let's keep going here. Halftime feel. Nice. that part. I like. Okay, I mean this is nice too. I mean, don't get me. This is nice too, but the part I'm referring to was the part we just got through. That halftime feel going into that like quadruple feel. Back to the halftime feel, to that quadruple feel where the double kick was just off the hook. Dear Lord. Felt like 30-second notes. No. 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 What was it? Wait a minute. So tempo 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. One, two. That's 30 seconds. Are you? I understand it's in a slower tempo. I get it, but 64th notes. Holy cow, man. I mean, like I said, I understand it's in a slower tempo. I understand that. You know, here's the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's that slow. So the idea of squeezing 64th notes in there is not, it's not inconceivable, but to hear it actually be pulled off is still pretty impressive. It is. I mean, if you really think about it, it is. It's still 64th notes. That means they're squeezing in 16 notes per beat. Per beat. Not per measure, per beat. That means they're squeezing 64 notes into every single measure. That's nuts. That's nuts. I thought it was 30-second notes at first, and I'm like, wait a minute, no. If we're going no, it doesn't fit. It's too slow. 30-second notes would be, you know, it'd be too slow. So it's got to be 64. So then I started counting it, and I'm like, oh my God, yes it is. It is definitely 64th notes. Good Lord.
Within this island of the mind, love is here. Island is here. We're gonna get on your feet again. Get on your feet again. But without yourself, what'll become of you?
The cacophonous ending. Not the biggest fan of that, but yeah, I mean, it works. It does work. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Interesting song. It has high points with me. It had a couple of low points too. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Devin Townsend with Genesis. This was a request from K. Ches. All right. Thought about it, and I got a score here, and you talk about a complete night and day. Okay, let me give the score here, and I'll explain why I'm talking about that other reaction right afterwards. So let me give the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
This is the exact opposite of the problems that I had with that Meshuggah song for Clockworks. This is the exact opposite. With Clockworks, you were relying completely on technicality, talent, both from a songwriting standpoint and from a playing standpoint, complexity, writing a song and playing a song as complex as you can possibly make it. Versus this song, which I'm going to say a word here, and I know people are going to possibly jump to conclusions, and I hope people don't. I hope people give me a chance to explain what I mean by this word. A song that is very simplistic. Okay, now, I know a lot of people are like, what do you mean Genesis isn't simple? Hear me out. Hold on, okay? I promise I'll explain it. Going back to Meshuggah Clockworks, they rely completely on talent and writing a song that was as complex as possible to basically show off their musical prowess. Okay, congratulations, good for you guys. But the end result, unfortunately, was a song that had absolutely zero groove to it, zero feel to it. I mean, you couldn't count the song because every single measure felt like it was in a different time signature. It just, nothing lined up, nothing. Then you have a song like this that is in 4/4 the entire song. Now I know a lot of people are going, no it's not. Yes it is. Listen, go back and listen to the song very carefully and really lock into that 4. Now what you will see tempo changes and you will see feel changes, but the time signature never left 4/4. But it felt like it did, didn't it? Yes, it did. That's because Devin Townsend was doing a great job of manipulating and playing with feel. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, yeah, there were some times where he went into a actual halftime, not a halftime feel, but he actually went into halftime. So the time got cut in half. Like, for example, if let's say we were at 140 beats per minute, right? Okay. All of a sudden he goes down to 70 beats per minute. There you go. That's halftime. Okay. So that was an actual tempo change as compared to a feel change where it felt like it went to halftime, but in reality, the tempo stayed right here the whole time. You know what I mean? That was fun. That was fun. This was a fun song. This was a journey from the beginning with that quiet part, which I gotta be honest with you guys, wasn't the biggest fan of because I was, and the reason I wasn't a big fan of it is because I was getting nervous. I was getting scared. We went on for like a minute, you know, and I'm like sitting there going, okay, please tell me we're gonna grow here. Please tell me we're gonna evolve, because if the whole song is gonna be like the first minute, we're gonna be in for a very long day.
Unacceptable!
Luckily, it didn't, and you felt the drum, you felt the kick come in, the bass drum, the kick drum come in, and you felt that pulse, and you're like, okay, everything is going to be fine. And I can feel it starting to grow, and it grew, and it grew, and it grew, and it was nice. It was really nice to feel that growth through the song. And once we got to the apex, we were treated to these dips, these valleys, back up to peaks, back down to valleys, back up to peaks again of growth. And it would come back down. You would feel it. You would feel the feeling of the song come down, the intensity come down, the volume would come down. So he's playing with dynamics. He's playing with feel. He's doing a whole bunch of different things to make the song sound different and add those levels of color, add those layers of context, add those differences, those little variations to make the song feel more complex than it actually is. You know, like I said, the whole song stayed in 4/4 the entire time. So that was cool. And it was some great arrangement work, fantastic arrangement work. I liked Devin's vocals on this. When you heard Devin singing, it sounded really good. I dig his vocal style, man. I really do. I really appreciate that, especially the power that he gets. Very powerful vocalist. I wasn't the biggest fan of the choir, if I'm being honest with you. I tried, man. I tried to give it a shot. I really tried to enjoy it. I just could not get into it. I'm sorry. I tried, though, man. I really did. But at the end of the day, I didn't dig it. But I do see now, after hearing the whole song, yeah, it was necessary. I was thinking about, I was like, does this choir really need to be in there? And the answer is yes, it does. Because if it didn't, then that would be taking away a layer of complexity, a layer of variance. And I hate to say it, but it needs to stay. It needs to stay. I don't like it, but it absolutely is needed. All of the instrumentation in this was very well done. I mean, and it wasn't just guitar. Like I know Devin Townsend is a phenomenal guitar player, very talented guitar player, without question. This was more of an orchestration, though. This was more like symphonic based. It was not a guitar feature whatsoever. I mean, you heard guitar in there, obviously. I mean, the guitar was prominent, but I would never say this was a guitar feature because there were so many orchestral voices that you heard that were also featured. So can't really call it a guitar feature. It was an orchestral piece, and I dug, or not an orchestral piece, a symphonic piece, and I could absolutely appreciate it for that. Very well scored, very well arranged. Everything coming in very strategically. Everything sounded really nice. Everything sounded really good. Very pleasing to the ear. As far as commercial value goes, if I'm being honest, I don't really see this song being a commercial hit. Now, this might be one of the most popular songs among Devin Townsend fans, and that's wonderful. That's great. I could see that, actually, to be honest with you. I could see the appeal of the song. But from a commercial standpoint, I don't know, maybe it could be used as like a movie score or something like that, but that's about it. I kept looking for the hook. I couldn't find it. But that's okay. I mean, it still sounded really good. I love the part where he went to the actual halftime, and he was ripping out those 64th notes. Dear Lord, that was impressive. It was impressive. Not just because he was able to pull it off, but because he pulled it off as cleanly as he did. I mean, there was clean picking on those 64th notes. So congratulations to him, man. Listen, I do believe that this deserves a great score. I do. And that's why I'm giving it the great score of 8.4. I feel good with that score. I have no qualms giving it that score whatsoever. Complete night and day difference between this and Meshuggah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just, if that's all Meshuggah writes, I guarantee you I'll never be a fan. This I could be a fan of. I could absolutely be a fan of this. Easy to follow, easy to count. As a result, I'm able to get into the song and enjoy the song far more easily, especially than a song that I have to sit there and count every single freaking measure. That just, no, man. No, I am not behind that at all. I know a lot of people are under this impression that I love to count, and I do to an extent. Like, well, I like finding the time signature, but once I do and I lock into it, I got nothing else to worry about. I can enjoy the song. But if I'm sitting there spending all my time focusing on counting every single measure, which I hate doing, then that's not going to be a whole lot of fun for me. So anyway, 8.4, that's where we're at. I feel good with that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 8.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's good enough for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.